Hi, I want to introduce you to your new favorite student. I know we're not supposed to have favorites, but I think you will agree that test student is super helpful. So I want to show you how you can use test student and student view in Canvas to see exactly what your students see in terms of course content and also in terms of the grades and comments that you have posted for them. So I'm here in my stats class. Over here on the right-hand side, I'm going to go ahead and choose Student View. And this is the first time I choose Student View. Canvas has created a test student. This test student shows up in my gradebook. The test student can do almost everything that any of my students can do, which means that I'm able to experience the class just as my students do. So the first thing that I want to do is to take you to an assignment. Well, first of all, you can look and see what the to-do things are. So the student's got a to-do list here. I'm going to go to an assignment, and as I'm going to that assignment, which lives in modules, I can check to make sure that everything is published the way I want it to. Sometimes it's really easy to make a new page, add it to a module, but then forget to publish it by clicking the green dot or making that dot green. So this is a great way just to double check, kind of quickly scroll through and make sure everything is here that you want. What I really want to do is to find out what happens when a student takes this golden rule assignment, for example. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the golden rule assignment. It's a discussion board activity. So I'm just going to scroll down here and post something to this activity. And I just made some stuff up. If I do a paste, I think it will show up. Okay, so here are my test students' answer. IDK, I don't know, whatever, my teacher is awesome. I'm sure you don't have any students like that. But if you did, this is what that student would do. Okay, so let's say that we've got these here and they've posted, and I'm actually going to hit cancel because I already posted that for my student. Actually, they've got a couple of answers here. And I'm going to leave student view so I can grade my test student's assignment. This is also going to work if you've got an assignment that you're uploading a file to or asking your students to upload a file to. You can practice doing that so you can see exactly what happens when a student does that. So I'm back here in my instructor view. I'm going to go into, actually, I don't need to. Here's my golden rule assignment, and I want to grade the test students. So I'm going to click on the three dots and then go to Speed Grader. I already have that opened up in another viewing screen so that we don't see another student. The test student, this was a group activity. The test student isn't in a group, so they're not showing up here. So if you end up with a student who does show up and you get this message, it might be because they're not assigned to a group or something. Just go ahead and click that link, View Full Discussion, and I can go ahead and scroll down and I can see my student's answer. I've also already, this one has a rubric attached to it. I already went ahead and graded it based on the rubric. Let's say that I want to change this to 0, and I can hit save. Maybe I even want to put another comment in there. You're missing the point. Maybe stop by during my office hour and I'll get you caught up. Okay, so I'm going to put that there and hit submit. Now I want to see what this looks like from the student's point of view. So in the classroom, I'm going to go back to the home screen. That's where my student view tab is. I'm going to click on student view. And then I can click on grades, just like your students would. So I'm going to click on grades. And I'm going to scroll down to that assignment that we just graded for our student. Here it is. If I click on the assignment, it shows me the comments that I've submitted to the student. These also get messaged to the student, but test student doesn't have a message account. But those are right here. The score shows up here on top, and you might want to direct your students so that they know that they can see the hard work that you've done in the rubric to go ahead and click on this show rubric, and then it shows them the points that they received and didn't receive based on that rubric. Let me go back to the student's gradebook. My test student also did this Datability quiz. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the Dateability quiz. This is one that I grade manually. And I've noticed that I've got correct answers hidden. Maybe that's something I want to change. So, I want to make sure I'm giving the students the feedback that they need most. I also noticed that it's giving them 5.5 out of 20, and that's because I haven't finished grading these. These last few are graded manually. So I might also want to send out a message or make sure it's really clear in the directions that it's going to be graded manually so they don't freak out about that 5.5. I can reset all of this and I can practice and experiment as much as I want by clicking on the Reset Student View. So there are so many things here that you can do with the student view. This is a great way to learn exactly what your students see when they are looking at the classroom, when they are doing assignments, uploading assignments. And I think most importantly, to make sure that they're getting that really valuable feedback from you.